you by Five Star Athletics. I'm your host, Ray, and we got another special guest with us today. Anthony Jennings, Speedy is what they call him, 2027 wide receiver, Dillard High School. Anthony, thank you so much for joining us today. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Listen, Anthony, let's jump right into it, right? I've already mentioned your name, but tell us some things about yourself. Up and coming varsity player, just now getting into the high school level. But tell us some things about yourself, Anthony.
My hobbies, outside of football, I started a clothing brand. That's pretty much what I do. So just sports, school, and I started a clothing brand. That's pretty much it.
All right, man. Well, we definitely gonna give you an opportunity to talk about your clothing brand right now, man. Before we go even further, what's the name of the clothing brand and where can we find it?
It's called Dream Chaser Department. I got a Instagram profile for it. I gotta start a website soon.
Okay, all right. What's the IG? Is it IG up right now so people can follow it?
Yes, sir. Dream Chaser Depth, all lowercase, all together.
All right, say that one more time.
Dream Chaser DEPT.
All right, Dream Chaser. All right, okay. So, man, before we go, that's pretty interesting, man. What made you start a clothing line right now?
I had a lot of time with my hands. When I had got injured, I got an ankle fracture. So I just started something. Then everybody was behind me with it. So I just started it. Then everybody liked it.
Okay. All right. Now, what are people looking for? Are they getting like hoodies? Are they looking jeans? What kind of clothing are they getting?
I got hoodies, hats, sweatsuits. That's pretty much it.
Okay, all right, good deal, man, good deal. And so we know you want to continue to play football, and we're gonna get into some of the track as well. But before we do any of that, we know we can't do that without grades, right? So break down your academics. What's your GPA right now, and then what's your favorite subject?
I gotta look into my GPA, but as far as I know, I just get A's and B's. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I slip up a little bit and get a C, but no D's or F's.
Absolutely. And your favorite subject?
I see math.
As always with the athletes, man, you guys always love the math, man. And before you get on the football field or before you run track or whatever it may be, what are some of your favorite musical artists to listen to? Like what gets you hyped, get you ready to go?
I see Gotti Kid 1804. It's a local rapper. I like LCG him. Rapper called D30, and it's a lot more that get me hyped before a game.
Okay, all right. And what about your favorite role models? Any role models that you look up to? Anybody on the football field or overall that you look up to?
Yeah, I look up to some of my teammates that I played on varsity with. I say Antoine Jackson and Christopher Johnson.
All right. Now we we got to get a little bit more publicity than that with those two guys, because those are two guys that just signed with the University of Miami, Chris Johnson and Antoine Jackson. So tell us a little bit about why you look up to those two.
Antoine, like people keep saying like I'm probably gonna be like him, and I'm like on a higher level in high school because like with the height, just the way we play. Okay. And Chris Johnson, he's a speed guy, so I just look at him as like I got speed as well.
Right. Okay, all right. And how would your friends and your teammates describe you? If we say, hey, how's Speedy, in the locker room or to be around with, what would they say about you?
I'm a humble guy. I don't really say too much, but on the field, they'll probably just say speed.
Right. And let's talk a little bit more about that speed, because you're coming off of a year where you did get some snaps on varsity, but let's take it back a little bit for those that don't know. How did they come up with the name Speedy, and then where did you start from? Give us a little bit of your history in playing Optimist.
I first started playing football when I was 5 years old. I played for Lauderdale Hurricanes. I took a break till I was 8. I played for Lauderdale Falcons. Then I continued. Then I played at Lauderdale Vikings.
Yeah.
Then I went to Hurricanes. Then I played for Lions for my last year on 12U. Then I just went up. Well, Coach Tate, I was on JV. Then Coach Tate, like my first day at practice, he was like, I want you on varsity. At first, I wasn't really sure. I was scared.
Right.
Then, I just started. I got used to it. Then a Miramar game, I had got a first touchdown, and I was like, I'm good.
Right. So, man, listen, you said a lot there. We got to go back through that. And for those that don't know, he's talking about Dillard High School head football coach, the great Tyler Tate, that's done some phenomenal things over there at Dillard High School and always giving young freshmen and even before they're freshmen some opportunities. And so you talked about, playing 12U with the Vikings. And so you kind of skipped one there. Did you just not play 13U and you just jumped up and you kind of went to JV and started playing from there?
Yeah, I 12U I played for Lauderdale Lions.
Lauderdale Lions, okay.
Yeah, Lauderdale Lions. Then that summer we was depending on like who's gonna develop me more, me and my parents. Then so 13U I ain't played for Lions because like I don't know, it was just we didn't like what was going on over there. So I played for JV on Dillard.
Right.
Then it just went up from there. I had played on varsity.
Right. And what I'm trying to get to is you don't see a lot of times where, somebody that's skipping 12 you're just going straight to JV too. So you've been taking these big steps, and talk a little bit about what has allowed you to take these steps, through your training, your development, your mental capacity to say, you know what, I don't need to play 13U. I can jump right on JV and go from there. And then I can jump on varsity and start making some plays too. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my development, I just work hard. Then it just showed on the field, and the coaches seen it. So my hard work developed me to be on varsity. So I'm just grateful to be on varsity and get to show what I can do.
Right. And talk a little bit about, so is it only wide receiver that you play? Is there any other positions that you play?
I played wide receiver and DB, but when I went to varsity, we was just at receiver. But next year, probably gonna play a little bit of DB.
Okay, all right. And you talk about your measurables. You kind of, related to Jackson over there at that DB position. So tell us your height and your weight right now.
Right now I'm about 5'10", 148.
Okay, all right. And we're talking to a 2027 recruit, Anthony Jennings, right now, wide receiver, defensive back at Dillard High School. And going up to varsity, made your first big play. Talk a little bit about how that felt. And then you say going forward, you can play on the varsity level at this early of an age.
Actually, that game, I sat out the whole game to the fourth quarter. It was probably like 2 minutes. So I already felt down. Then my wide receiver coach, Coach Snoop, and Coach Tate gave me a chance. They were like, give Ant the ball. So I just got a good release, ran fast as I can, and my quarterback, JT, threw a great pass, and I had scored.
And I got to get it out of you, man. I saw you jumping up and down. I saw the play that you're talking about. I saw you really excited. So talk about, some of the things, the emotions that was going through you at that time to say, you know what, I just scored my first varsity touchdown and it's up from here.
It was actually unbelievable. Like, I didn't know I was going to score. I wasn't really too confident. Then after that touchdown, I was like pretty hyped. I was real happy.
Right.
Then my confidence started to go up, but after that game, I had got injured, so it went back down a little bit. I got injured. I got an ankle fracture.
Right.
Now it's back up. I'm just ready for the next season to come.
Right. And talking about that next season, talk about some of the things that you're going to be working on to improve going into the next season.
Right now, I'm getting more speed on the track season. I'm hitting the weight room too, getting bigger. So weight, I'm like increasing my weight to play with the big boys.
Right.
Increasing my speed. That's pretty much it. And I work with Coach Snoop, my wide receiver coach.
Okay. All right. All right. And then also, and talk a little bit about some of the goals that you have for the team goals that you guys have going into next season. You had a lot of talent on that football field. You got a lot of talent coming back on the offensive side and the defensive side. Tyler Tate's there doing some great things. So what are the goals going into next season and going into the future for Dillard High School and your teammates?
The goals, we got a pretty young team because a lot of seniors left. So the goal this year is just like to develop everybody. I want to see everybody win. I want to make it to the playoffs this time. Can't lose the Ely no more.
Right.
I just try to make it to the state championship. If not, we'll just keep working and get ready for next season.
Right. And as we wrap it up, we know you're a 2027 recruit, right? But listen, there's a lot of talk about you as becoming the next big time Dillard wide receiver coming, and also Broward County as well. So what going into the future, just looking into the future, we know you're a 2027 recruit. For the colleges that want to recruit you, what are you going to be thinking about as you look to make a decision in the next coming years? What kind of athletic program would be of your liking? What do they have to say, you know what, I'll go and play for you guys?
Really just make me feel like home.
Right.
I don't want to be somewhere that just want me for my talents. I want to be like somewhere like outside of football that's gonna develop me.
Right.
But right now, I'm looking towards University of Miami because my mom went there. Yes. But I don't know yet.
Right. And listen, man, you brought that up, and I gotta kind of end it on that note as well. Your mom ran track and field at University of Miami, big superstar, right? And we didn't really touch on the track and field, but tell everyone what events that you do run in track and field, and put together some great times on that track as well. And getting to your parents real quick. Talk a little bit about the support and the encouragement and the development that they've had upon you. You talked about your mom running, at the University of Miami track and field, but talk a little bit about how that has given you the support and the encouragement you needed to be the person that you are thus far.
For my mom being there, it gives me a vision that I can do the same thing, because she didn't really have much support as a kid, so she still went to the University of Miami, so that's a big achievement. But now I got the support, so I feel like I can definitely do it. I just got to stay focused.
Absolutely. And as we get you out of here, Anthony, we're going to give you the floor right now. Is there anybody that you want to thank, anybody you want to give a shout out to, anything you want to say to college coaches thus far? Right now, it's never too early, so the floor is yours right now. Open to you.
I want to thank Coach Tate for giving me the opportunity to play on varsity. And that opened my eyes a little bit. I want to thank Coach Snoop for being there for me since I was in Little League and being my receiver coach for right now. Then college coaches, I just say look at me. I'm an underdog right now, but look at me next season. I want to open your eyes a little bit.
Absolutely. We wrapping up with Anthony Jennings right now, Dillard High School wide receiver, defensive back, 2027 recruit. Anthony, thank you so much for taking the time out with us. Hopefully we can get out there and see you a little bit and on the football field as well as the track. Thank you, Anthony. You take care of yourself and remain healthy, young man.
All right, thank you.